says he's a terrific all-star. Trending well for sure, Dave. Thanks. So the Timberwolves win the tip. Now here's Towns. And
these teams like to get out on the break and run as much as possible, Greg.
Hey, B.A., get your popcorn. There'll be a lot of speed out there, almost a track meet. Believe that. Yeah, you see each side has a great deal of speed. Both teams will be looking to play to their strength and get easy buckets in transition.
And a look at Minnesota's opening lineup. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. And it's Conley in at the point guard position. Inside, and the dunk by Jackson.
The strong finish from Jackson Jr. He goes up with power inside the paint.
Moran against Conley. The kick out to Edwards. The 3 is up. Grizzlies with the rebound. Tipped. About a minute played here so far in the first. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused. But weird plays happen.
Moran against McDaniels. Lets it go from 14. Morant, no good. Outside Conley, and he drives in. Soft touch off the glass.
A cagey score on the inside. Conley has the smarts, and he has the skill. You know, last year was all about forward progress for the Timberwolves, recording their second winning season since 2005, getting on track for future success.
Brooks from outside. McDaniels with the rebound. The Timberwolves have gone 1 for 3 so far. Outside Edwards. To the paint. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. And the Grizzlies pushing it up now. And here's Morant outside. And it's Gobert with a rebound. So what do you think the keys are that could help Minnesota continue to grow over last year?
Well, you know, there's always room for guys to improve their game. But I think it's really the intangibles. Building trust amongst players and becoming a more mature team. That'll be a move to remember. Wow.
Yeah, great creativity in the air. Brooks against Conley. Pass to Moran. And here's Bain. Here's Adams. That shot off the mark.
Just enough resistance to force the miss. Barely. That's one he'll generally make.
Towns. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson.
Making his presence known with that swat. Jackson Jr. understands when to go after blocks.
Nails it from 3.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Morant, the pass to Brooks. About 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Towns against Jackson. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Morant. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line.
And we talk a lot about Morant's athleticism and skill, but what stands out for me is his effort and intensity that he plays with.
And Edwards slams slams it in.
And with the power finish. BA, this guy plays with an edge.
Man, they're fortunate he didn't straight pull the rim off the backboard right there. Now here's Morant. The three. Jackson, left side. Here he goes. And they get it back. Adams finds Jackson. On the wing, Bane. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Edwards for three. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Now here's Morant. A good look from Bane. Towns with a rebound.
Oh, man, that's tough. That's definitely one he'd like back. Almost too wide open.
Outside Edwards. And another three from Minnesota.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Here's Morant. And the layup falls. Morant's got 5 now.
He gets a lot of defensive attention from Morant. He can expect this type of rough scene anytime he takes it inside.
Here's Edwards. And he jams it home with authority.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback. Ouch.
That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. Back to Morant. And so the first quarter is in the books. Timberwolves ahead, up 7. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for Minnesota. Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. And it's Adams in at the center position. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. Minnesota in the lead. Here's Noel. Picked by Gobert. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Jaren Jackson picks one up.
The length of Gobert is a problem for any defense. And, of course, he uses it so well to draw contact while shooting.
Well, we talk about the critical importance of the wing position, RJ. From the time you played, how do you think that position has evolved?
Well, when you talk about positionless basketball, it really falls on the forwards. You want them to have more responsibilities. You want them to be able to guard 1 through 5. You want to be able to run your offense through them. So the wings in positionless basketball have a lot more responsibility.
Towns gets the bucket.
I like seeing Towns be aggressive from deep. He knows his teammates want him to shoot from there.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Oh, the Grizzlies get it back. Adams finds Brooks. Second chance shot. Rebound Minnesota. McDaniel's got 4 rebounds now. Conley goes in. Pass to Towns. That one's good, and it's Conley who picks up the assist. Towns has got 4 points now in the quarter. Jackson the screen. 4-3. Oh, almost had a 4-point play right there. But he'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
It's the size of Jackson Jr. that is so hard to match up with. This is why defenders are just forced to foul him.
And the Timberwolves will go for a different look here. Reed's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Anderson comes in for Towns. Prince is checked in for McDaniels. And Rivers is subbed in for Conley. Reed a screen on Morant. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. On the wing, Noel, guarded by Bane. Fires the 3. Grizzlies with the rebound. Now here's Morant. He's got 5. There's Jackson with the 3. Pass to Brooks. Back to Adams. Tries again. Oh, a special move before that shot.
And on the offensive end, this is how Adams hurts you. You have to be aware of where he is at all times.
Here's Prince. Anderson inside, defended by Jackson. Pass to Prince. Lets it go from deep. Launches it. Rivers, good. Rivers has gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Jackson down low, working on Reed. And out of bounds, Minnesota will have it. A line change here for Memphis.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Noel. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Reed sets a screen. Kennard on the double team. Back to Noel. Pass to Reed. Stolen by Kennard. Outside Jones. Kennard outside. No good on the 3.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
Now Reed. 1:16 left in the first half of this one. Memphis has gone 0 for 4 from beyond the arc here in the second quarter. Pass to Jones. Here's Tillman. That one doesn't drop. Nice D from Anderson. Here's Prince. Sends it home from three-point land.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
Here's Tillman. 44 seconds left to play in the half. Here's Kennard. And another miss by Memphis. Here's Noel. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. A challenging stretch here for Memphis. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Pass to Tillman. Here's Aldama. Anderson covers. Kennard can't get it to go.
Really thought he had this one, and the defense, they were giving it to him.
They get it again. Kicks it out to Anderson. Out left to the wing. Prince. Off target from three-point range. He gets it off. And so it's Minnesota looking at
With the score, the Grizzlies 15, the Timberwolves 32.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
Slicing up the defense, living in the lane. Terrific first half for him.
And when you rip through the D like he did in that first half, you gotta stay aggressive. Keep getting to the rim.
Kicking off the second half, here's Chris Finch's 5. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the 1 spot.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
So Memphis ends up going with a new group. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
They're one of the best leaders in the NBA. This team loves having Mike Conley in their locker room.
And Conley drops them both. Well, the Grizzlies shooting just 24% in this one. Not great. Morant with it. Towns covering. Jackson, the pass to Adams. Towns goes in. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
And yeah, this is what you like to see from Towns, using his size and strength to make things happen.
There's Jackson with the three. Rudy Gobert with a rebound.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
The shot by Towns, no good. Memphis has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. From deep, Morant. He drops it from range. Morant's got 8 points.
In motion, Morant's shooting ability is solid, but when he's this set up, it's outstanding.
Edwards is doubled to the middle. Conley finds McDaniels. Gobert with a screen on Bane. McDaniels from long range. Here's Gobert. Out to the right wing. Towns against Adams. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Timberwolves again can't hit. For Memphis, they've gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
And here's Conley. He has 7. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Second personal foul.
Jaren Jackson picks one up.
Totally fearless. Conley clashes against strong defense inside. He'll go to any lengths to find those shots.
Memphis is gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. McDaniels against Morant. And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. That'll get him his 4th foul of the game.
First team foul.
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Pass to Adams. Jackson outside. 6 to shoot. From deep. It doesn't go for him. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. And it's powered home by Towns.
One of the league's better floor generals, really over the last decade. Conley plays with an old-school pass-first mindset.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Personal foul.
The free throw drops for Morant. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Reed's checked in. And Morant drops them both. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half.
Come get it, come get it.
It's Edwards on the wing. Brooks defending. Off target from outside.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
That pass wandered off target. Can't lose focus on the little bitty things.
The Timberwolves have got just 2 of 6 in the second half. Reed, a screen on Morant. Over to the wing. Reed in the post. Guarded by Bane. Reed passes to McDaniels. For 3, Conley. They get the rebound. Back to Daniels. Pass to Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
And this is why Gobert shoots a high percentage, because he looks to finish with strength inside.
And they double up Gobert. Out to the right wing. And the layup is good. Gobert's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed. When he has that much space, he's a pretty good bet to nail the 3.
Edwards, the pass to Gobert. Wide open. And there are the Timberwolves with another bucket.
What I like about Gobert is that he knows which shots to take within the offense. Just a smart player.
Bane finds Brooks. From outside, off the mark. For Minnesota, they've gotten 5 of 10 shots to go. McDaniels can't hit.
Nice contest, a high level of energy. That's how you play defense.
And he's going for the lob. Ooh, and Adams, strong finish.
You're always a good idea to throw it up to Adams and let him stuff it.
It's Edwards on the wing. Brooks defending. Reed, a screen on Brooks. Edwards. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got rebound number 7 tonight. Brooks with it. He's picked up by Conley. Brooks, the pass to Adams. Back to Brooks. And the three off target. Brooks has gone just 1 of 6 shooting so far. That one falls.
Mike Conley.
Conley's got 11.
Ooh, he's earning his keep offensively, a key part of their winning effort at this point.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Forget the long-range shots. Ja wants to challenge you down low.
And the Timberwolves will go for a different look here. And that's good as he hits both shots. The Timberwolves have gone 6 of 13 to open up this second half. Here's Prince. From deep three-point range. And so it's Minnesota with a commanding 22-point lead going into the break. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And just a selfless decision from your 2-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
We talk a lot about playing for one another. Right there with the pass, he's demonstrated what it means to do exactly this.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. And it's Adams in at the 5 down low. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. 3, good.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Three-pointer, Brooks. Drains the triple.
One of the most dynamic passers to enter this league in a while. Morant, this man is in full control of the offense.
Well, the Grizzlies shooting a low 31%. Their offense is lacking. And he dunks it down.
He turns the offensive board into a big slam.
Wow, he was so well positioned there. Credit his anticipation. Back to Noel. Pass to Rivers. And the foul on Steven Adams.
Steven Adams.
That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team.
And it's a completely new group for the Timberwolves.
Substitution on the court.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone now.
And it is so tough to disrupt Towns' shot. I mean, when he shoots, he's so disciplined and locked in. So impressive.
Paul Anthony.
And he's good on the second.
At the line for 3.
And he nails the third. And here are the Grizzlies now. Now Morant. Adams with a screen on McDaniels. Here's Morant. Pass to Adams. The shot off that time. Good D by Gobert. It's been all Timberwolves. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. Gobert with a screen on Bane. Conley with the ball. Guarded by Morant. Here's Gobert. The kick out to Conley. Throws it up high. Stolen by Jackson. And they're on the run. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
The vision, the ability to throw every type of pass. Morant's already reached an elite level as a playmaker.
Conley passes to Gobert. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. To the inside, Jackson. And some solid defense from Towns. Well, the Timberwolves shooting it with confidence. 54% so far. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for Minnesota.
At the line for the Timberwolves.
And so he makes both from the line. Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Morant against McDaniels. Outside Morant. Fires in the triple.
Still a little bit of a streak shooter. Morant has been deadly accurate tonight. Man.
Outside Conley. And he's going for the oop here. Pass to Brooks. 4-3. Good. And the setup by Morant. Brooks has got 6 in the quarter.
When he has enough space, he's more than comfortable letting it fly from outside.
Conley passes to Towns. Here's Gobert. And that one's long. On the wing, Bane. McDaniels covering. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. To the paint. Oh, deflected. And the basket by Gobert. And the Timberwolves lead by 18.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
Oh, yes.
Whoa.
Throw it down.
Oh. It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Timberwolves.
Their unbelievable shooting was probably the biggest difference tonight, but they also got stops.
Yeah, great effort on both ends. Now, they worked for good shots, and they were stingy defensively as well, but just really impressive.
Man, you have to recognize what a night it was for Mike Conley.
Terrific initiative. Not content to let the game come to him, he went out and made it his own.
And it's a completely new group for the Timberwolves.
Yeah, this is where Adams looks to score, especially when he has a matchup he likes.
Pass to Reed. Three-pointer. Buries it from 3.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
Here's Jackson. Anderson pulls it down. It's been all Timberwolves. 32 seconds left in the fourth. On the wing, Rivers, hounded by Moran. The 3 from Bane. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. Brooks with it. Prince is there. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss. And so it's Minnesota easily grabbing.
Focus on the guard matchup tonight, Greg. Both these teams rely on their backcourts to lead the way for them.
And if anything, it should make for an entertaining basketball game. And it becomes a little bit of a chess match when it's a backcourt duel. Those are always fun.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. Ogden on the wing. He's joined by Brown. In the post, it's Tatum and Williams. And it's Smart in at the point. Now Tatum, following the miss by John Morant from deep. Tatum draws the double. Kicks to Williams. Clock at 6. Right at the free throw line. Tatum's shot is off.
Wow, that's one you just kind of assume is going in. Tough luck.
Nifty move. He gets it in there.
Beautiful touch from Desmond Bain. So good from the mid-range.
Celtics on offense, and with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I was able to catch up with the Celtics head coach. He was worried about their interior defense. He doesn't want them getting gutted in the paint. He told his players, look, they're going to score, but we've got to make it difficult on them to give ourselves a chance to win. Guys, let's see if they can follow that advice.
Thanks, David. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
I like when Tatum goes inside. He's using that height and touch to perfection from the interior.
Jackson, a screen on Smart. And it's Morant missing.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
Tatum setting the pick for Brogdon. Outside Tatum. Smart passes to Brown. The deep three from Tatum. The shot that time not on target. And it's Memphis the other way. Grant, and he banks in the layup.
I like that find by Jackson. Young bigs who can see the whole floor. You don't come across them that often.
Back to Smart. It's stolen by Adams. Outside, Bain. Pass to Jackson. And they double up Jackson. Inside. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Love the shot selection Jaren Jackson has, especially from the interior. It's why he's so efficient.
Tatum with a screen on Brooks. Brown finds Tatum. Outside to Brogdon. Outside, Smart. Tatum wide open. He fires one. Drains the three-pointer. Tatum's got 7.
And no doubt what's on Tatum's mind when that pass is coming to him. He's got a scorer's mentality. If it's a clean look, he's going to let it fly.
Now here's Morant. Stolen by Brogdon. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Passes to Tatum.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Outside to Brogdon. Back to Tatum. Now here's Bain. Adams outside. It's tipped. Morant outside. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Boston's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Smart dishes to Tatum. The Celtics keep it going. A new 14-second shot clock. 5 on the clock. Second shot opportunity. Uses the glass to finish the layup. He's got 9.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
Now here's Morant. And the pass to Jackson. Jackson setting the pick here for Bain. Jackson kicks to Bain. Kept alive. Second chance effort. Morant with a wide open look. Outside, Bain. Jackson a screen on Brogdon. Out to Morant. Lets the three fly. Good on the three-point shot. Morant's got 5.
I like this play. Good teamwork. You don't want to force Morant to do everything himself.
Outside to Brogdon. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Morant drives in. The rebound by Brogdon. Smart on the wing. Back to Brogdon. It could go. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in.
I love how aggressive Bane is on defense. He doesn't give his man much room to work with.
Please give a big round of applause for your Grizzlies defense.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And looking at what we've seen from the Grizzlies, what do you guys think?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
You know this, the team that dictates the pace typically rules the roost. We see that here early on.
On the court for the Celtics. Brogdon on the wing. He's joined by Brown. In the post, it's Tatum and Williams. And it's Smart in at the point. Tatum with it. Now defended by Adams. And the dunk by Tatum.
Aggressive and efficient. Tatum using his size around the rim. That's what this team wants to see more of.
Now, here's Kennard. What a terrific move that was. Kennard's got his first bucket in this one.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the deep thinking jump shot, gave a little pump fake, and then off to the races.
Now Tatum, he's got 11. And slam dunk by Tatum.
And how about that show of confidence from Tatum? He really excels at playing above the rim and taking that one home.
Now here's Morant. Outside Jackson. He kicks it to Adams. Shot clock at 3. Over Williams. Adams' shot is off. And so it's Williams who brings it up for Boston. Brown the pass to Smart. And the 3 off target. Memphis trailing here. And here is Brooks. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And it's Morant missing.
He is so good attacking the rim. It's rare to see him denied like that.
The kick out to Tatum. Back to Brown. Outside Tatum. Boston getting another chance here. Right side Smart. Misses the 3. The Grizzlies have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. And again, Memphis no good. The Celtics have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. It doesn't go for him. Adams, some nice D. Morant with it, picked up by Brown. Morant against Brown. Morant kicks to Kennard. And trying for the go-ahead basket, it doesn't go in. Boston's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second.
And the NBA has favored three-point shooting here as of late,
which has made players like Luke Kennard very valuable in the process, GA. The lefty stroke of Kennard is a thing of beauty, and he shoots the 3 ball with such confidence.
Now here's Morant after Malcolm Brogdon's miss. Tatum against Jackson to stop the drought. Rebound by the Celtics. Williams has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Brogdon. The kick out to Tatum. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Morant. No good that time. The Celtics with the lead. Smart deciding where to go with it. Brown against Brooks. And it's Brown missing.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim.
Morant against Smart. Morant dishes to Jackson. And Adams kicks to Kennard. Shoots over Brogdon. Kennard's shot is off.
It's a shot you would think he would make, but he just doesn't make it all the time.
Boston again missing. The Grizzlies shooting a ghastly 26% from the field. Their offensive game looking completely out of whack.
Poor decision there to heave the ball so far down the court. I mean, there's plenty of better places to go with it.
The Celtics shooting around 29% from the floor. Tough night for them all around on the offensive end. 15 seconds left in the first half of basketball. And there's Brown. That's good on the assist from Smart. Smart's got 3 assists in the game. Brooks outside. Kennard on the wing.
And the defensive versatility, Brogdon.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Celtics lead by 4. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You know, guys, Jason Tatum has really been making it happen.
His play so far is what fans love about him. He has gone right at the defense time and time again.
And not standing around, not settling for perimeter shots. He's looking to attack.
Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. Luke Kennard out there with Morant. And it's Brooks in at the small forward. And that's the group for Taylor Jenkins as we begin the second half. Williams can't hit. The Grizzlies trail by 4. Looking to get back on track here. The rebound by Brogdon.
Wow. Now that's having a highlight reel in your mind. But in reality, it didn't work.
For Malcolm Brogdon, he comes from a family, Greg, where education comes first.
And well, Malcolm earning his degree plus a master's while in college. His dad and brother, lawyers. His mom involved in higher education. Brogdon may be the smartest guy in the NBA.
Baines checked in. Oh!
Yes! As creative as they come, Ja Morant has a style that's specifically his.
And it's Brogdon off the drive. White, wide open. He fires. And good. Coming on the assist by Brogdon.
And he's not going to miss those very often, even from deep. The D has to close out a little stronger on him.
The 3 from Morant. A rebound by the Celtics. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. White with it. He's picked up by Brooks. Here's Williams. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Steven Adams picks one up.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Hey, Steve, you've won an NBA title, but also you've got some gold medal memories. How does it compare, winning for a city versus representing and winning for your country?
Kevin, both incredibly proud moments. Winning an NBA title is awesome, but also winning a gold medal for your country, you said it, it's representing your country. It was a dream come true.
And it's the Celtics with the ball. Grizzlies making the shot. White finds Gallinari. Brogdon outside. The kick out to Williams. And Adams sends it back.
Look at Adams using all of his impressive reach, firmly swatting that shot away.
Morant against White. Memphis moving that ball around. To the paint. Out to Morant. And he uses the glass on the layup. Morant's got 11.
Look how Ja just glides through the contact. He's such a nimble player.
Morant against White. The kick out to Williams. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Yeah, the defender all over.
The Celtics shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
And take a look back at last season, and what a season it was for them from the free throw line. 82% as a group.
Looking at who's out there now for the Grizzlies. Clark, he's checked in for Adams. And Jones subbed in for John Morant. Austin also with the sub. Pritchard, he's checked in for Brogdon. Now, here's Bain. From deep. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Bain's got his second bucket.
Efficient from range. Desmond came into the league with a sharp three-point shot.
Right the pass to Pritchard. Can't cash in from close range. The Grizzlies trail by 4. Left side, Jones. Jackson kicks to Clark. Again, Memphis.
Beautiful ball movement. Draw and kick. The defense can't catch up.
Outside, Williams. Here's Pritchard. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams. And the Celtics lead by 5.
Defensively, you have to tighten up on him or suffer the consequences.
Here's Jones. Jones. That shot is off, and it's Boston the other way. Here's Pritchard, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It goes on Brandon Clark.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Celtics have been a perfect 8 of 8 at the line.
And no matter what, one of the big positives they can take away from this game is how well they perform at the line.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
Now here's Jones. No points in the game yet for him. Jackson from long range. Rebound by Williams.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
Right the pass to Gallinari. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Gallinari's got the lead up to 9 now for the Celtics.
So much of his offense is perimeter oriented. Good to see Gallinari attack inside.
Jackson finds Jones. Jackson setting the pick here for Jones. Out to Brooks, and they get it. It's not going to go for him. Now the Celtics take it the other way. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Over in the corner, White. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
Definitely got to use the clock here and get the last shot.
But you know, this is where your patience is tested. If you shoot too quickly, you give your opponent a chance to close out the quarter.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, defensively, your mantra at this point has to be no easy buckets.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And so it's the Boston Celtics ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for me.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. And a look at the 5 for the Celtics to start the 4th quarter. Again on the wing, he's joined by Brown. In the post, it's Tatum and Williams. And it's White in at the 1. Here's Tatum. The long distance 3 is buried. Tatum's got the first field goal of the 4th quarter here for Boston. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
To the inside, and the dunk by Jackson.
This is a big target coming off the pick and roll. Jaren's lethal in this set.
About a minute played here in the 4th quarter. Here's Tatum. Whistle blows. Basket is good, so a chance here for a 3-point play.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Expanding upon this league, trying to close it out. He's really stepped up.
Steven Adams, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Morant comes in for Jones. Morant kicks to Bain. Oh, good with the triple.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Nailed from three-point land. And the Celtics lead by 16.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
Williams gets the bucket.
Showing that aggressive nature. Williams competes hard, doesn't back down, and he'll let his opponent know he's not afraid of the contact.
And it's Morant missing. Celtics on offense. They're on an 11-2 run. And here's Tatum for three. The rebound by Steven Adams. Adams has got 7 rebounds in the game. Morant against Brown. And it's Morant missing. Celtics leading by 18. Brown the pass to Tatum. From deep three-point range, an absolute bomb from three-point range. Tatum's got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for the Celtics. Morant with it. Looking to end his cold spell, and it's good on the way up.
The creativity from Morant, always inventing new ways to score.
Tatum on the wing. Off target with his three. And Adams has got the ball here for the Grizzlies, trailing by 19.
Man, I'll tell you, when you get your floater game going, it's a tremendous weapon.
Tatum deciding where to go with it, and the dunk by Tatum.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Reason why they've tightened up the vice grip a little more each time up the floor. We'll see if they can close this one out.
In the corner, Tatum with it. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Morant dishes to Brooks. Back to Morant. And the rejection by Tatum.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for Boston.
They made more foul shots, and that was the difference.
That was a big advantage. The other team was defending with their hands instead of moving their feet, and they handed them a lot of easy points at the line.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Jason Tatum.
Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
Brown kicks to Smart. Outside Tatum. Tatum draws the double. The shot by Brogdon wide open. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Pass to Morant. .27 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And that's going to be a travel. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Here are the Grizzlies with the ball. A big stretch here going 10-2. And stolen by Tatum. From deep. The rebound by Steven Adams. And here we go. Lets it go from deep. And it's Morant missing. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. This, David, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. For David Aldridge.
determined to give their fans a reason to celebrate tonight. It'll be the Celtics off the tip. And the starting group for the Celtics. Brogdon and Brown are on the wings. Tatum at 4 while Williams patrols the middle. And it's Smart in at the point guard position. Elbow shot on the way. And too long on the shot.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Outside Conley. Well, when we look at tonight, this could come down to the backcourts, Grant. They're both very talented.
Yeah, B.A., you know I love great guard play. And, of course, each team has some serious skills at that position. So expect a fast pace of play, lots of threes. It should be one heck of a matchup.
And that's how you defend. He wasn't showing any mercy with that swat.
Well, I like the fact that's intimidation right away. Got to show those shooters you're going to be in their face all night long.
That one goes. Count it.
Oh, you love to see that kind of vision from Gobert. As much attention as he draws from the D, there's bound to be an open man, and he just got to find him.
Now here's Tatum. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
He was gripping the rock on the weight of the slam.
No way he was going to get stripped on that one.
Better safe than sorry, right?
Here's Edwards. The three-pointer off the mark. Smart outside. Tatum finds Smart. Gets the three ball to go.
Hey, defenders already have a lot to worry about with Tatum scoring. When he's making passes like that, too, watch out.
Now here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Bad idea leaving him open. He needs more defensive attention, not less.
There's Tatum with the three. Here's Brown. The kick out to Williams. Back to Brown. 5 to shoot. And then Tatum slams it in.
An athletic forward who dunks it with style. He's showing off his dunking ability right there.
Here's Edwards. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Oh, doctor. Oh, my goodness. Anthony Edwards throwing it down with force. Get this guy in the dunk contest.
Now here's Tatum. And the shot falls short that time. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Pass to Edwards. Oh, got a piece of it. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Brogdon.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
It's stolen by Brogdon. Here's Tatum. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
Cannot let Tatum roll to the bucket. When he's got a head of steam, he's going to finish with power.
And after spending his first 3 seasons with the Bucks, Malcolm Brogdon was part of a sign and trade. Just a great move for his career. This guy is putting on a clinic for the people.
Man, I'm shocked. I can't believe he pulled that off in a real game.
Well, when you know it, you got to show it.
Now here's Conley. Pass to Towns. The three ball. Williams grabs the board. And after that 2018 sign and trade, Malcolm Brogdon got an expanded role, Grant.
He really did. I mean, Brogdon becoming more of a ball handler, a chance to shine offensively. His numbers as a result have exploded.
Oh, hey, how about
Big
that?
time right there. Big time. Boy, how about the strength of Edwards? Confident in taking on defenders and finishing.
Three-pointer is up from Brogdon, and the Celtics another three.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Brogdon against Edwards. Pass to Towns. Back to Gobert. It's stolen by Tatum. Outside, Brown fires the three. The three. The offensive rebound. Smart outside. Kick out to Brown. Outside Tatum. Clock at 6. Brogdon from outside. The shot no good. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. Lays out. It's stolen by Brogdon. Williams passes to Smart. The kick out to Williams. Outside Brogdon. Smart outside. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots. And he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
Inside. And Gobert with the stuff.
And maybe one of the best at the alley-oop. Gobert is great at reading the D and getting eye contact with the passer and finish.
And so it's Jason Tatum making. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Boston.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
Man, we got to talk about how pestering they've been on defense, forcing turnovers and finding ways to score off them.
Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. And it's Conley in at the 1 spot. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the T-Wolves. Here's Smart. Outside Brogdon. And Brogdon with the stuff.
Brogdon with the throwdown. He was not going to be denied there.
Gobert with a screen on Brogdon. And here's Edwards outside. Gobert. Here's Towns. Hangs in the air. Back to Gobert. Timeout call, the Timberwolves. And when you're trying to slow down a top scorer, often the game plan is to get physical. Grant, you would know better than anybody. What's it like in the trenches here?
Well, B.A., it's interesting. I mean, it can wear on you. It's a mental challenge. When you're in the trenches trying to slow down a great offensive player, it really becomes a battle of wills. You have to stay focused. You have to be disciplined. And most importantly, you just cannot take a play off and allow a great player to get going.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute of play. Smart outside. From outside the arc. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. The Timberwolves trail. And there's the lob. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. And the jam by Brown.
Boy, it's so much fun seeing Brown drop the hammer. Just an amazing dunker who bashes the basket.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Here's Gobert. Sinks that one from the post.
Activity on the glass. That's a possession that could have gotten away from them.
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. The drive by Brown doesn't go for him. The Timberwolves have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. Outside Conley. Down low. Here's Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
An awesome athlete. It's fun watching Gobert get up and hammer it down with force.
Pass to Tatum. From deep. Brown against Towns. The kick to Tatum. Back to Brown. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. For 3, Conley. Rebounded by the Celtics. Left side, Brown. And Brown with the stuff.
And Tatum knows how to find his guys in their spots now. A solid passer at his position.
Gobert with a screen on Brown. Edwards, a pass to Gobert. Got it. Makes him 4 for 6 from the floor.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
Outside Tatum. Smart passes to Brogdon. Kick out to Brown. The three, and it falls. 4 for 8 for him from the floor.
Hey, guys, that's just outstanding confidence from Brown. I mean, getting up with the shot right away and giving the defense no time to react, that's impressive.
Edwards, the pass to Towns. And stolen by Williams. Brogdon with the ball. He's picked up by Edwards. And it's Brogdon missing. For Minnesota, they've gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. Outside Conley. Gobert inside. Williams defending. Gobert no good.
Boy, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lead.
Smart passes to Tatum. And finished off by Tatum.
Tatum making a lot of noise with these points now. He's an impact player. Make no doubt about it. Capable of turning the game all alone.
And it's a completely new group for the Timberwolves. There's 48 seconds left in the first half. Pass to Prince. Lets it go from deep. Ooh, once again, off the mark by Minnesota. Boston has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Inside, out of bounds, it'll go to the Timberwolves. So Boston ends up going with a new group. Minnesota has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Rivers' shot is off. For Boston, they've gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall in the second. It's stolen away.
If they take their time, this will be the final possession of the quarter.
Yeah, they've got to hold for the last shot here.
Right wing. He got it off in time. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so it's the
28. Let's hear it for the Jabberwockies.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. And you know, Jason Tatum, he's been really making it happen, guys.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
You know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
On the floor for Boston. Derek White out there with Peyton Pritchard. Then there's Grant Williams. Then it's Danilo Gallinari. And it's Horford in at the 5, roaming the paint. The Celtics with the lead. Here's Pritchard. Horford. Great positioning on the putback.
Horford is a true pro in how he does everything. There's no quit in this guy. Extremely competitive and highly productive.
Anderson with a screen. Here's Rivers. Off target with the 3. The Celtics shooting it with confidence. 54% so far. Gallinari for 3. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here.
And part of the Murray trade over the summer, Gallinari was bought out from the Spurs. So quickly there, he landed with the Celtics. He can still offer great shooting at the forward spot and was a nice signing by Boston.
We got to see that one again. That block was all-out effort.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
White finds Williams. Williams with the screen. Shot clock at 6. Back to White. Reed with the rebound. And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting the ball at 43% from the field. Pass to Rivers. And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. Reed for 3. Horford with a steal. He's got a clear path. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Horford does a nice job positioning with his feet, but then being active with his hands to come up with steals.
Here's Prince. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. On the wing, Noel. Just 5 on the clock. Rebounded by the Celtics. Horford's got 4 rebounds now. Gallinari with it. Guarded now by Anderson. Here's Pritchard. There's the drive. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Pritchard's got his first 2 points. And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Anderson with a screen on Williams. Here's Prince. Williams defending. Here's Anderson. Nice dish, and the layup goes down.
Well, that's good work by Prince there, spotting the open man and then putting the ball on target on time right in the shooting pocket.
Pass to Pritchard. Outside for Gallinari. The teardrop. That shot off. Nice D from Reed. For Minnesota, they've gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. And he banks in the layup.
In the NBA, you just can't let guys get to the rim.
White drives in, and that one is hammered home.
Aggressive move that time by White. Part of the reason he continues to gain the confidence of the coaching staff.
Anderson with a screen on White. Pass to Anderson. Here's Rivers. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Boston's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. To the right side.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. They double him with White. And a bit of a battle for the ball, and the officials signal a jump ball here. McDaniels inside, working on Williams. Edwards can't hit. For Boston, they've gone 4 of 8 in the third. White for 3. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. Towns has got 4 rebounds now. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Conley passes to Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
One of the league's better floor generals, really over the last decade. Conley plays with an old-school pass-first mindset.
Out of bounds. Celtics ball as Boston keeps possession. There's 57 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Williams. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Celtics lead by 12.
Boy, Brown not just a super athlete, folks, but he's got excellent skills as well. A tremendous floor general.
Conley passes to Gobert. Second chance shot. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williams. There's 39 seconds left in the third quarter. Clock at 6. Here's Edwards. Blocked again! Now the Celtics on the move. Here's...
Oh, my goodness! Anything in the bag on that one.
Yeah!
Bring it home. Send it in. Throw it down.
Trying to show off for the fans and give them their money's worth. Just couldn't finish.
Towns a screen on Smart to the paint. Got a piece of it. The kick out to Conley. And he lobs it up. And Gobert with the stuff.
Can you say natural leader? Conley is especially effective at running the offense and involving his teammates through his passing.
Tatum from long. Oh, he beats the buzzer just in time. Wow.
Big time bucket, I'll tell you. Great clock management there.
An ideal way to end the quarter with momentum on your side.
And so it's the Boston Celtics. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive.
Oh, man.
Oh,
Punch, that was.
bad intentions.
tell you, we get these explosive nights from Tatum more and more often. I mean, he's got the tools of a top 10 scorer in this league, and they're on display now.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Well, one thing you learn about Anthony Edwards, he does not lack for confidence. He wants to become the best to ever do it, and he believes he can.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. And you see the ambition for greatness in Edwards. But, Grant, is he willing to do the work?
Well, B.A., think about this. He's a quick study. He listens to his coaches with curiosity, and he's driven to achieve the goals they set for him. Yeah, I think he can.
Here's Brown. He takes it in. And Conley grabs the miss.
That is a rarity. When he takes flight, he usually hammers it home.
And Gobert with the stuff.
You have to love what Gobert is doing on the offensive end so far. Staying active and finding lots of ways to contribute.
Here's Tatum. Kick out to Brown. And the foul is called. He missed it, and they want a second opinion on that call. The signal for the coach's challenge has been made.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every
The previous play is
to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take it.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Jason Tatum.
And it's easy to see why they keep getting it to him. He keeps getting after it on the offensive end and putting in that work. He's been getting good looks and shooting the ball efficiently all night.
Boy, it's not hard to be blown away by his level of play. It's never easy winning on the road, but to do it in this fashion, that's a special performance right there. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch was going over with his team. He was not pleased with the team's focus, saying, quote, "We're being flat out reckless. We have to settle down and tighten things up. No more turnovers." Guys.
Okay, thanks, Allie. And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting at a decent clip, 45% for the game. Here's Edwards, driving to the basket, and Edwards slams it in.
Well, I tell you what, once Edwards accelerates, I mean, he looks like he's playing at a different speed than those around him.
And for Boston, they're shooting 51%. Good clip from the field. Brown passes to Tatum. Outside for Brogdon. And the ball out of play. The Timberwolves will have it. The Timberwolves have gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the fourth. Edwards a screen on Smart. It's Edwards on the wing. Pass to Towns. No good there. That would have cut it to single digits. And here's Boston. Here's Brogdon. Here's Williams. Back to Brogdon. Brown inside, covered by Towns. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
The way Brown sprints towards the rim makes the defense uncomfortable. I mean, he's really adept at drawing contact on his way to the hoop.
Good on the second one. Outside Edwards. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Into the lane. 5 on the clock. Conley passes to Gobert. Fade away. No good. A bit long that time. Grant, wouldn't be a bad idea here to slow it down.
Yeah, the coach is definitely looking for patience and execution.
They double team Tatum. Brogdon from outside. Boston, no good that time either.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening. I'm not sure what happened there. You just can't give away possessions in this league.
3rd minute of action now gone here in the fourth. The Celtics have gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Well, the Timberwolves struck gold by getting the #1 pick in the 2015 and 2020 NBA drafts.
You are so right, B.A. Selecting Karl Anthony Towns and Anthony Edwards, respectively. 2 important players that have already had a tremendous impact on this team.
It's Edwards with a drive. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. And that'll be Minnesota's ball as it goes out of bounds. Timberwolves able to keep the possession. Brent is checked in for the Timberwolves. 1:52 left in the game. Conley against Tatum. Shot clock at 5. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Celtics.
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end, tenacious. They're jumping passing lanes and coming away with a lot of steals.
One other thing I've liked is how assertive they've been on D, swatting a good number of shots away as a result.
Conley against Smart. Outside Conley. Pass to McDaniels. It's stolen by Tatum.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Celtics.
The coaching staff has to be happy with the way they've limited their turnovers here.
Yeah, B.A., that's hashtag facts. Just tremendous patience and self-control.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Jason Tatum.
We saw him get a lot of touches tonight, and he wasted very few of them. Really made himself the backbone of their offense.
And stolen by Edwards. From deep three-point range. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Celtics. There's 47 seconds left in the final quarter. To the inside, and stolen by Edwards. Fast break, Minnesota. Back to Conley. To stop the drought. Gets the 3 to fall.
Well, Conley can be a volume scorer from the arc. The defense can't let him just have those opportunities.
To the middle. And Williams punches it home.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback? Diminished.
The shot by Conley, no good. Smart outside. And he lobs it up top. And so the ball out of bounds. Smart touched it last.
Yeah, a communication breakdown. 2 guys thinking in opposite directions. The pass winds up in the stands.
And so it's Boston. He's Allie, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
I'm Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony, Hall of Famer, Dort, and on the floor tonight, a collection of some of the league's brightest young players.
And make no mistake about it, these guys are a work in progress, but the talent is undeniable. Can't wait to see who becomes the alpha dog in this group.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. The wingmen are Bain and Brooks. Jaren Jackson is out there with Brandon Clark, and it's Morant in at the point.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
Edwards looking it over. Towns in the corner, stolen by Brooks. Morant passes to Bain. Can't hit from in close.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
Gobert with a screen for Edwards. And the rejection by Jackson. Bain passes to Brooks, and that one is stuffed right through.
And you like to see this from Brooks, right? No need to fall in love with the jump shot. Give the defense different looks.
Oh, the lob to Gobert. And the officials call a traveling violation. The Grizzlies have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Morant outside. Hits it from three-point range.
And once he becomes a little steadier from deep, watch out. Morant will be almost unstoppable offensively.
Outside Edwards. Gobert the screen. Conley inside the line. Minnesota working with a new shot clock. Here's Towns. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It goes on Brandon Clark.
Well, we know this. Karl Anthony Towns was a go-to option from the very first moment he stepped in the lines of an NBA court. The versatility is so difficult to match up against.
And Karl Anthony Towns said he believes that he is the greatest big man shooter of all time. What do you think?
Well, Kev, I think a guy by the name of Dirk Nowitzki might have a thing or two to say about it, but I love Karl Anthony Towns' attitude. You have got to believe in your skills if you're going to have the kind of success that Cat has had in this league, and we know he is lethal from deep.
Conley kicks to Edwards. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Morant outside. Towns with the steal. Outside Edwards. Pass to Towns. It's Clark with the rebound. The Grizzlies shooting their first free throw of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Already embracing his role as a leader on this team. Morant brings a strong work ethic and winning mentality to this team.
Stolen by McDaniels. Inside. Jackson looking around. A rebound by the Timberwolves.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Gobert with a screen on Brooks. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Well, Rudy Gobert securing the board and making sure to convert.
Outside, Bain. Puts up a three. A three-pointer is right on target.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Here's Edwards. Gobert trying to get open. Edwards, that's good. Edwards got 5 points so far.
Yeah, Anthony Edwards in the painted area is going to be a force. Size, strength, and hops. Look out.
Clark left side. Uncovered. Gobert pulls it in.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Down low.
Yeah, this guy is just such a load to handle. Karl Anthony Towns spends a lot of time shooting free throws.
He shot 2 free throws in the game, made 1 and missed 1.
Guys, you have to remember when thinking and talking about the Minnesota Timberwolves, it's an organization that is still so young.
Noel, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Up top, Morant. McDaniels defending. Outside Jackson. That 3 off the mark.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Boy, for a man his size, Towns does a sensational job running the floor.
Morant left side to the middle. And Jackson with the basket on the assist by Morant. He's got 5.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
The pass to Noel. He gets it up. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And taking a look at the Grizzlies' performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
I know it's early, but all those 3-pointers, boy, do they add up.
And that's what has them ahead in this game. Their floor spacing has been just tremendous.
So on the floor to begin things for Memphis here in the second quarter. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. And it's Clark in at the 5. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That is his first foul of the game. Adams, he's checked in for Memphis. And here are the Grizzlies now. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Passes it to Bain. It's stolen by Gobert. Conley up top. Brooks covering. Gobert against Adams. Gobert the pass to Towns. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
Well, so good at anticipating when shots are going to go up. Steven Adams terrific protecting the basket.
Morant outside. Shot clock at 5. They get the rebound. Here's Adams.
I'll tell you, Steven Adams is a load on the block. That 3 makes him an impossible check.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Grizzlies.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the 3-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
And their assist total, also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates.
And doors for teams trying to establish culture and institutional values. What makes that possible? How does that work?
I think that begins from ownership through the front office and then down to the coaching staff and then finally to the players. But Kevin, we know this. It can't be just talk. Show me, don't tell me. You have to be accountable to your teammates and to the organization.
He muscles it in through the contact and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
Well, battling hard. That's an impressive move by Towns. He'll go to the strike.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line.
You really can't criticize the work he did at the line a year ago. 82% on the season. Yeah, clearly struggling here with the foul. Still early. And just one more will put him over the limit.
Now, here's Morant for 3. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
Fantastic instincts there by Morant. Sizing up the D and then just taking what he sees.
And finished off by Gobert.
Well, spectacular athleticism from the 7-foot center Gobert. Wow.
Pass to Bain. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
Towns against Jackson. Here's Adams, and Adams with the slam.
Steven Adams will leave no doubt when he's near the cup.
Timberwolves trail by 3. Outside Conley. Latre. And another 3 for Minnesota.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Now Morant. He's got 7. Here's Adams. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Don't you love how fierce Steven Adams is on the glass? He's always working for positioning.
A new lineup here for the Timberwolves. This is his second trip to the line in this one. Rivers looking over the floor. Wants to get it to Reed, and does. He was all alone on that one. Reed's got it all tied up now for the Timberwolves.
Well, the coaching staff loves seeing this kind of playmaking from Austin Rivers, the willingness to share the basketball.
And Adams with the slam.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Rivers finds Anderson. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Morant. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
58 seconds left to play in the first half. And out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession. Here's Morant. To the inside. And Adams with the slam.
I'll tell you what, he is one guy you do not stand in the way of when he decides to attack the basket.
Rivers kicks to Edwards. Oh, good on the triple.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And it's Morant missing. Timberwolves trail by 4. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Edwards dishes to Prince. Outside Edwards. Anderson a screen on Brooks. Edwards passes to Anderson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. There's 10 seconds left in the second quarter. Now here's Morant. Here's Adams, and Adams with the slam.
Who's the best young catalyst in the game? Some people will say Doncic, some will say Trae Young.
Steven Adams has been leading the charge for the Grizzlies. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. Back right after this. After a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. We're seeing a tremendous game from Steven Adams.
And those extra chances mean so much. And he has shaped the game with the way he's been pulling down those offensive boards.
Really putting his handprint on this game. You love the hustle. You love the work ethic he has had on display.
2 big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Conley in at the point. That's Chris Finch's 5 as we get into the second half.
Well, Anthony Edwards has the kind of frame and skill set that can make him a force. But it all comes down to paying the price and putting in the work now.
And how about the impact Anthony Edwards has had?
This guy's a real game changer on the floor. Scores it at a high clip. Can play big inside and play big outside. Does everything on the floor with a passion, with a joy, and with a flair.
Conley kicks to Towns. Driving to the basket. Here's Gobert. No good that time. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And the foul called on Edwards. That is his first foul of the game. Left side, Adams.
Rudy Gobert is as intense a defender as you're going to find in the NBA, and he refuses to give up anything easy.
Edwards passes to Gobert. Conley surveying the D. Just 5 to shoot. Towns high post. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Jackson kicks to Bain. So timeout called here. The first for Memphis.
And sometimes from the outside, not always clear what led a coach to call for a timeout.
And as you know, it's what comes after that gives you some sense of what has changed.
Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. 5 to shoot. Another shot. Shoots. The Grizzlies with another miss. It's Gobert with the ball for Minnesota. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Some changes for Minnesota. Reed comes in for Gobert. And Nickeil Alexander-Walker in for Mike Conley. Here's Alexander-Walker. Guarded by Morant. Shot is good, and the Memphis leads cut to just 3 points on the basket from Alexander-Walker.
I'll tell you, he'll take that all day, every day. I'm sure he was shocked to find himself that wide open.
Morant outside. Out to Brooks. Back to Morant. Reed with the block. Towns high post. And it's Desmond Bain with the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. And it's Morant with the rebound.
Oh, an easy look, but he decides to be a crowd pleaser. I'm sure he's upset for attempting that one.
And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession. Prince is checked in for Towns. Adams right side, trying to find Jackson. He's got it now.
And this is where Jackson feasts. And at times, he's just too overwhelming for the D, which results in the foul.
The Grizzlies shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Definitely an area where they can improve. Only 73% as a team from the line last year.
Noel, he's checked in for Edwards. And the Grizzlies also with the sub. Clark's checked in. Reed the pass to Alexander-Walker. A 3 ball. Just 5 on the clock. Lets the 3 fly. It's Clark with the rebound. And the Grizzlies leading by 5. Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
Just superior focus from Morant. His determination is what allows him to convert through contact.
This is his 2nd attempt at the line tonight. 1:53 left to play in the 3rd. Here's Alexander-Walker. Guarded by Morant. Alexander-Walker passes to Reed.
And how about he takes on the defender head on and then throws down the two-hander.
Guys, straight power there. Straight power.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
Clark outside. Outside Jackson. Shot clock at 6. Reed with the rebound. Timberwolves trail by 6. Stolen by Brooks. Jackson down low. Guarded by Prince. No good from Clark. Minnesota's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the three ball here. Noel passes to McDaniels. Here's Noel. Guarded by Morant. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to McDaniels over Brooks. Here's Reed, and he slams it down right on top of Brandon Clark.
A big man with a big finish.
Bain looking around, and there's the pass to Morant. With 1 on the clock, no good on the last second attempt there. The third quarter comes to a close. Memphis out in front. And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Timberwolves trail by 4. Taking a look at the Grizzlies. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. And it's Clark in at the 5 down low.
So long, so athletic. Rudy Gobert with a big-time dunk.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. Memphis making a change here. Adams checked in. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Coach Taylor Jenkins talked to his team during the break. He really got after him in public. He said, look, you can rest after the game. You got to put it all out there if you want to win this one. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, thanks. Conley, the pass to Towns. Conley against Adams. Clock at 6. To tie it up. And the Timberwolves tack on 2 more.
Well, smart shot selection from Mike Conley, right? Just get into your mid-range bag and complete the play. He does so there.
Morant with a wide open look. Sinks the three-pointer. And the Grizzlies lead by 3.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
Buries the long-range jumper.
The work that Anthony Edwards is putting in as a shooter is there. That range shot so important. Nice three-point look right there.
Prince against Morant. Nice move. He takes it up and lays it in. Morant's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Boy, when it's this close, you try not to give up these kinds of buckets. Boy, you got to do better defensively.
Driving in and finished off by Morant.
Well, Morant is certainly making his presence felt on offense. He's in total attack mode.
And Edwards with the stop.
Vital basket there. This is just the time and really just the situation when he looks to take over.
Pass to Towns. Second chance shot. Here's Gobert. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
It's incredible to think how far Rudy Gobert has come since entering the league and his ability to finish at the cup. That is just nicely done.
Jackson, that's good.
That's one of those clutch shots he's known for. When the pressure is high, he seems to be the most locked in.
Minnesota calls timeout. And the Timberwolves making a change here. McDaniels checked in. It's Gobert with the ball for Minnesota. They trail by 3. Edwards a screen on Morant. Conley kicks to Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
Oh, the young gun, Anthony Edwards with the big-time delivery.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Grizzlies.
All
game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
And another theme in this game, to me, guys, has been how lethal they've been in transition. Attack on the break and make sure you convert. Calm, cool, collected under pressure. Steven Adams, no problem.
Conley, the pass to Edwards. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. That shot misses. Adams, some nice D. Memphis has gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark. Shooting the three ball well. Payne for three. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. And blocked by Payne. Jackson against Towns. Grant. Gobert with the block.
Rudy Gobert, a consistent force on the defensive end, does a nice job sending that one down.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Morant reaches to Jackson. Pass to Adams. Morant surveying the D. Adams' shot is off. Minnesota's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight, nailed 5 of them. Edwards with it. Now defended by Payne. Gobert with a screen for Edwards. Yes!
So much riding on that shot. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
Out to Morant. Pass to Jackson. On the wing, Brooks. Takes a three. Offensive rebound. Lets it go from deep, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson.
That almost looked like bad communication. You hate to see that kind of mistake.
Here's Minnesota. A 2-point game. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Yeah, no way that should have taken so long. They don't have that much time to waste. They need to foul immediately.
Being the #1 overall pick always comes with expectations to deliver in the clutch. Standing at the free throw line in just such a moment, Mr. Anthony Edwards, what you got?
Timeout called, the Grizzlies. They're behind by 4. There's 14 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Guys, what do you think?
Yeah, trying to get back in this thing, they need a score.
They need to score, and they need to do it quickly, but it is still possible here.
Payne for three. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Towns wide open. Bucket's good.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining.
on their starters. They've got a lot of firepower coming off the bench.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of talent on display for both sides. And that depth makes each team more unpredictable on offense. Both sides have a number of guys who can step up on any given night.
And checking out the opening lineup for Memphis. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. And it's Clark in at the center position. And here's Brown for three. Here's Brogdon. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
The offensive IQ Brogdon has is fantastic. A creative scorer in close.
Morant against Smart. Morant, the pass to Clark. Some solid defense from Williams.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights that bucket is automatic.
Tatum from long range. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Well, Tatum is the obvious option for the catch and shoot. He's such an efficient scorer. Marcus Smart is one of the toughest players in this league, mentally and physically. So willing to sacrifice himself on a play, on both ends.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
Yeah, hard to strategize. For a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Boston has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Smart's toughness does really stand out on defense, though, Richard.
Yeah, because he gets right up in your jersey. Even though it can put him in harm's way, if he thinks he can trip you up at all, he'll put his body on the line.
And that one falls for Tatum.
Now look, from the moment he stepped into this league, Jason Tatum has been a difference maker. Every team in the league is looking for guys like him. Long, athletic, and most importantly, winners.
Now here's Morant. The leaner. And that one hits the back iron.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised it ended up going their way with the miss.
Pass to Brogdon. Outside, Brown. And Brown with the stuff.
Such a great athlete, an elite athlete. JB is at his best, in my opinion, when he is attacking the rim.
Now here's Smart. And Morant over to help. Inside, Tatum. And finished off by Tatum.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Morant into the lane. And then Morant with the dunk.
I don't know, but it seems like Morant's got springs or something in his shoes.
Williams with the screen. Oh, there's the alley. And Williams punches it home.
Give their offense some love. They've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, coach has to be thrilled. You can draw up all the X's and O's you want, but guys have to go out there and execute with enthusiasm.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Tatum a screen on Morant. Lets the three fly. And Tatum with the basket on the assist from Smart. Tatum's got 10 points in the game.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
And here's Clark for three. He's off on that one. And the Celtics going the other way now. Outside, Williams. Pass to Brown. Here's Tatum. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
Really taking charge of the game, largely with a detailed interior attack.
Yeah, they haven't appeared in a rush at all. They are just playing to their strengths and building this lead out well.
Brogdon against Clark. Here's Brown. And the jam by Brown.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
Here's Morant. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. He has 6.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Brogdon, the pass to Tatum. Here's Williams. Second shot opportunity, and the layup is up and in.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
35 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Bane driving in, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
One of the most dynamic passers to enter this league in a while. Morant, this man is in full control of the offense.
Offensive rebound outside for Brogdon. Smart outside. Just 5 to shoot. Goes back up, and the jumper falls for him. Down low. Here's Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
Oh, he's got some hops. Morant, this man loves to attack the rim whenever he gets the chance. And when I mean any chance, I mean any chance.
And so it's Jason Tatum making highlights for the Celtics. He made a big impact, scoring 12 points in the quarter. All right, stick around. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a very convincing performance from the Celtics so far.
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
Well, let's see if they're able to keep it up. So far, their shot selection and ball movement has been on point.
So, on the floor from Memphis to kick off the second quarter. Payne and Brooks out on the wing. Brandon Clark out there with Jaren Jackson. And it's Morant in at the point. Here's Brown. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And Tatum's teammates love the hustle. They appreciate him going hard on the offensive glass and really getting it done.
Morant finds Jackson. And he can't get that one. Nice D from Tatum. The Celtics have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Takes the 3. Ooh, now 7 for 9 after that make.
Strong from three-point land. Tatum is about a 40% shooter from deep. That's impressive.
Bane, no good. For Boston, they've gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter.
Yeah, and we hear this a lot about the Grizzlies, but it bears repeating. There's probably no team in the NBA that has more reason for optimism than Memphis. And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Pass to Smart. Over to the left wing. Brogdon from outside. And the three-pointer goes. Brogdon's got 5 now. You know, I think about all the optimism surrounding the Grizzlies. The rest of the NBA has been put on notice.
The NBA, and they should be. This team should be a contender for years to come. If the front office makes the right moves, which they have in the last few years, they could be hanging up some banners very soon.
Outside Brogdon. Pass to Tatum. Fires for 3. No luck on that one. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Jackson outside. Clark with a screen on Tatum. Here's Jackson. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Jackson's gotten his second bucket of the game.
And he's no stranger to contact inside. Love watching Jackson bully his way through aggressive defense.
Here's Tatum. And then Tatum slams it in.
Mercy, Jason Tatum is a bad man.
Morant against Smart. Morant, the pass to Jackson. It's a shooter's league, and we're seeing more and more big men float out to the perimeter and knocking them down.
Well, B.A., the game has evolved, and the shooting, particularly from the bigs, is fantastic. But, you know, I wish the bigs had a little bit more diversity. I don't mind shooting from the perimeter, but every once in a while, go mix it up and take advantage of your size mismatch in the paint.
Steven Adams checked in for Clark. It's rebounded by Memphis. Outside Morant. Now for those joining us now, we're in the second quarter, about 3 minutes gone by. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
It's the size of Jackson Jr. that is so hard to match up with. This is why defenders just are just forced to foul him.
And so Jackson nails both of them. 1:58 left in the second. The Celtics have gotten over 50% of their shots to go. 5 for 9 in the second. The kick to Tatum. Williams with the screen. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
It's crazy. He's growing taller. He's adding more muscle. Tatum just becomes harder to defend in there.
And so Tatum nails both of them. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. The NBA last season celebrated its 75th anniversary and announced the 75 greatest players in NBA history, gathering the living greats during the All-Star break. A lot of history, but Commissioner Silver said we're a pretty young league when you think about it. Brian, I guess it's all relative.
Yeah, indeed. Thanks for that, Allie. And it's Smart missing.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Shot's good by Morant.
Still a little bit of a streak shooter. Morant has been deadly accurate tonight. Man.
Kick out to Brown. Puts up a 3. The rebound by Jackson. The Grizzlies on offense. They're on a 14-4 run. Morant, the pass to Adams. Good, and the setup by Morant. Morant's got 3 assists now in this one.
Yeah, what physicality from Adams down low. Brushing off the contact and getting the easy bucket.
Back to Brogdon. Oh, stolen by Morant. And we've got 28 seconds left in the first half. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. The Celtics shooting a decent 42% in the second. Back to Brown. To the inside. Tatum passes to Brown. Back to Tatum. Up in time. And so it's Boston ending the quarter.
The Grizzlies, 28. Then put your hands together and get loud for the Jabberwockies.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. And you know, Jason Tatum, he's been really making it happen, guys.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
Peyton Pritchard is out there with Derek White. Then there's Grant Williams. Then there's Al Horford. And it's Gallinari in at the 4. That's the Boston 5. In 2013, Steven Adams was selected 12th overall by OKC, the first rounder born in New Zealand.
Yeah, B.A. Well, Adams is blazing a new trail. An example for kids in his home island of New Zealand. You, too, can become an NBA player.
Here's White. There's the drive. The shot comes out. Oh, and Jackson with the defensive effort. And he lobs it up to the rim.
Smooth finish off a terrific feed.
Man, the timing and execution couldn't have been any better right there. To the wing, right side. To the paint, Horford. Oh, and Jackson with the defensive effort.
Might like a do-over there. Quality look inside.
Left side, Bane. Jackson outside. Pass to Adams. 5 to shoot. Memphis needs to get off a shot. Timeout called. Memphis.
Yeah, coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
I'm sure all of the above is in order, and you can never be too content.
So Memphis going with an almost entire new group here. Aldama's checked in for Jackson. Conchar comes in for Brooks. Kennard, he's checked in for Desmond Bane. And it's Jones in for Ja Morant. Over a minute and a half now into this third quarter action. To the middle. Here's Pritchard. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. Pritchard's got his first points in this one.
They were totally in sync on that play. Targeted the pass beautifully.
Jones from outside sinks the tray.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
Horford, a screen on Jones. Here's White. Oh, Adams with the block.
Oh, a fantastic defender. Adams embraces his role on this team as their defensive anchor. Did you see that? Look at the elevation on that dunk, B.A.
Man, he just cocked it back and fired it down with one hand. White on the wing, defended by Jones. Here's Pritchard. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Late clock, the Celtics got to hurry here. White for 3. Grizzlies with the rebound. Adams has got 4 rebounds now. Here's Aldama, and he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
The execution has been better lately, but do they have enough energy to pull it off?
The thing they have to watch for is mental fatigue. They have to stay focused and finish the job.
Right side, Williams. And Williams punches it home.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Here's Aldama. He's covered by Gallinari. Here's Kennard. No! They're unable to get the tying basket there. Horford with it. He's picked up by Adams. Pass to Williams. Back to Horford. And Horford powers it home.
Look at Horford just rocketing off the floor. Putting the defense on notice with a big dunk.
Outside Jones. Now here's Kennard. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Kennard's gotten 4 this quarter.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
White against Jones. Here's Gallinari. Pass to Pritchard. And here's Gallinari. Misses from short range. The Grizzlies have gone 6 of 7 and appearing confident in this half. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Kennard. A line change here from Memphis. .35 seconds left in the third quarter. White on the wing, pounded by Morant. Pass to Pritchard. Here's Gallinari. Outside White. Pritchard. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. That's on Brandon Clark.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Pritchard at the line for 2 shots.
He's perfect from the line this time.
Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
Memphis has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Now Morant. 16 points for him. Clark with a screen on White. And here's Morant outside. Unable to get that one. Out of bounds. It'll be Grizzlies ball.
Yeah, just couldn't make the connection. But you appreciate their attempt at moving the ball.
And a great show through 3 quarters as we enter the fourth. Who will carry the day? It's the Celtics leading by 5. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
And from the 2-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
And from a team perspective, having your off-guard rip-off passes like that, it's awesome. It shows you have guys willing to give up the rock.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. On the court for Memphis, Morant and Bain in the backcourt together. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. And it's Clark in at the 5, down low. Williams' shot is good.
In crunch time, trying to get the foul, the bucket, or both.
Morant against Smart. Outside Bain. Outside Morant. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. Outside Tatum. Here's Smart. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum. And now it's a 7-point Boston lead.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Man, this has been a fun one, but look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
Jackson gets the bucket.
What separates Jaren from other bigs is he's got great confidence in his shot.
Brogdon, the pass to Tatum. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. For Memphis, they've gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. About a minute and a half into the fourth now. On the wing, Bane. 6 on the shot clock. Tipped. Bane against Brogdon. Smart outside. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Brandon Clark. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
Steven Adams checked in for Clark.
Steven.
And here's Tatum. And finished by Tatum. Wow!
See, this is what Tatum is capable of. Look, he is a sensational scorer. Like, we understand that. But when he gets into a rhythm, whew.
And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Celtics. Tatum draws the double. And here's Brown for 3. Hits a 3-pointer. And the Celtics lead by 9.
Don't lose track of Brown. Dangerous all over the floor. But particularly that corner 3.
And stolen by Williams. It's a one-on-one situation. Another shot. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
No good on that one.
At the line for your Celtics.
He hits the second from the line. We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Morant against Smart. Outside Morant. Pass to Brooks. 5 on the clock. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Morant's got 7 assists in the game.
I'd like to see them run more plays for him. Maybe something in motion to make it harder for the defense to deny the ball.
Here's Tatum. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
Oh, this is how aggressive Tatum is. Excellent job of getting to the rim and finish. Just light work.
Smart passes to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Yeah, once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Brooks from outside. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
The defense takes a chance, leaves him open at the arc, and he capitalizes.
On the wing, Tatum. Kept alive by Boston. Right side, Williams. Up top, Brown. Adams covering. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
And we've watched Brown blossom into a talented scorer, someone who's capable of shouldering that entire offensive load.
And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. Memphis has gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. Let's go with a 3. Bane, no good. They can take their time if they want.
Yes, you have to regroup. Make sure you get a good shot.
Tatum drives in. And finished off by Tatum.
Both sides are simply waiting for the clock to make it official. This is going to end up in the books as a nice win for the Celtics.
They had to fight for this one. With the game hanging in the balance a couple of times, they made winning plays, Grant.
It's all about having a strong mentality. What's interesting is that anytime momentum turned against them, instead of folding, they responded with their own attack.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Jason Tatum.
And he's been a well-oiled machine on offense, keeping things simple in this end, getting the looks that he wanted, knocking him down.
Jackson can't get it to go. Well, Grant, this game looks just about over.
BA, all they really need to do is just work that clock, don't turn it over, and this game is a wrap.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Payne against Brown. Back to Smart. Tatum way outside. That's tipped. And so it's Boston with the W. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the...
It's a battle of the bigs. Two fantastic centers, Clark, in this matchup tonight. Some throwback basketball.
Well, you know, there was a time, Kevin, when centers dominated the league. And as you said, tonight we're going to throw it back to those days.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Conley in at the point guard. Now here's Conley. Edwards finds Gobert. Back to Edwards. 5 on the clock. Drops in the layup for 2.
Well, the defense trying to throw Edwards off with some contact, but he smartly stays focused on his shot.
Picked by Williams. Down low. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one is on Towns.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
And so he makes both from the line.
You know, he just plays with such tenacity on both ends. Williams is a rising talent who wants to prove he belongs.
And finished off by Gobert.
And Gobert is so well set up there. All he's got to do is elevate above the D and take that one home.
Now here's Smart. Outside to Brogdon. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Boy, with that strong body and good size, Brogdon's able to finish through contact.
And Brogdon traded over the summer to the Celtics. I'm interested to see how he'll fit with the rest of the Celtics guards. They certainly have a deep rotation now and a lot of flexibility.
Edwards can't hit.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Brown drives in and a missed layup. Timberwolves have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Stolen by Smart. Here's Tatum with the drive.
Tatum's athleticism as he drives, really impressive. I mean, just shredding the defense to pieces there.
And the Timberwolves with possession. 4-point game. Ball's knocked loose. Stolen by Smart. Now the fast break. Tatum with the ball. Those 3-pointers off the mark. Minnesota off to a slow start. Conley with it. Now guarded by Smart. Taken away by Williams. Brown inside. Working on McDaniels. Brogdon the pass to Williams. It's stolen by Gobert. Towns finds Edwards. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Edwards got his second bucket of the game to go.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Smart against Conley. Brown outside. Brogdon the pass to Brown. 4 on the shot clock. Boston needs to get off a shot. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Just such a physical player. Williams has no off switch, which is how he gets these calls.
He doesn't get the second one. The Timberwolves trail. Conley feeling it out. It's stolen by Brown. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Back to Tatum. And slam dunk by Tatum.
Tatum making a lot of noise with these points now. He's an impact player. Make no doubt about it. Capable of turning the game all alone.
Now here's Edwards. By Edwards.
Watch out now. Look out below. Edwards rising to the rafters.
Outside Tatum. Back to Brogdon. To the paint. And slam dunk by Tatum.
And despite the size disadvantage attacking the heart, of that defense.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Here's Conley. Jason Tatum picking up that last basket. Conley kicks to Towns. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet.
If Towns gets a good look at the three, you feel like it's going in.
The three from Tatum. It's hauled in by Karl-Anthony Towns. And finished off by McDaniel.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Here's Brogdon. Towns with the defensive effort. Edwards drives in. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. The Celtics lead by 1. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Celtics.
Well, I've liked their assertiveness inside. They've been getting that way and playing that way the whole time, setting the tone right away that the inside area is their territory.
And they're also hitting that mid-range shot at a high clip. A big key will be to continue that success throughout.
Again on the wing, he's joined by Brown. In the post, it's Tatum and Williams. And it's Smart in the point guard. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics. Towns, no luck. The Celtics with the lead. Tatum down low. McDaniels defending. Brown, good.
And this is what the team wants JB to do. Punish defenses that don't respect him from the corner.
For 3, Edwards. And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Gobert dishes to Edwards. Passes it to McDaniels. Just 2 to shoot. From deep three-point range. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Clark, with the dramatic rise in three-point shooting, do you think the league will ever experiment with a 4-point shot?
I don't think so, Kevin. That's a bit gimmicky for me, but I'm somewhat old school and traditional. I think you could maybe test it out somewhere, maybe in the All-Star game or the G League. The league hasn't been shy about trying new things and seeing what works and what doesn't.
Outside Edwards. Gobert in the corner. Poked loose. Stolen by Smart. And it's Jaden McDaniels with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Tatum passes to Brown.
Well, I like the effort that Edwards is making to commit to defense, not letting the shooter get by him.
Towns. And Tatum pulls it down. Tatum's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. There's the triple. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
Oh, man. Carving this defense to pieces with the drive. Well done.
Gobert with a screen on Brogdon. Edwards kicks to McDaniel. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Timberwolves trail by 8. Right side Towns. Here's Gobert. Looking to end the run. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Right through the contact. Gobert's added so much strength since being drafted back in 2013. It's helped all facets of his game.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Kyle Anderson, he's checked in for Towns. Torian Prince comes in for McDaniel. Noel, he's checked in for Edwards. And Nickeil Alexander-Walker in for Mike Conley. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Puts up a three. That's in, and the Celtic lead is cut down to just 2 points on the bucket from Alexander Walker.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Tatum's shot is off.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Anderson, a screen on Smart. Here's Alexander Walker. Gobert down low. Tatum on him. So the Timberwolves called their first timeout. Now's Reed. He's checked in for Gobert. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Boston's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Well, he is a behemoth in the paint. Once Williams establishes himself, you almost have to foul it.
Good on the second free throw. 1:11 left to play here in the half. They set the pick. Pass to Reed. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. The Timberwolves made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
And 1:01 left in the first half. Smart kicks to Tatum. Stolen by Anderson. To the left wing. Here's Noel. A putback. Great positioning on the putback.
What hustle on the offensive glass, finding ways to capitalize, paying off that hard work.
Here's Tatum. Outside, Smart. Back to Tatum. Brown outside. Just 5 to shoot. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Here's Alexander Walker. Taken away by Williams. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Minnesota on top. Ending the thank you, David, and we'll be back after him.
23.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. And you know, guys, Jason Tatum has really been making it happen.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
And on the floor for Chris Finch as we get into the second half. We've got Prince. Naz Reid out there with Kyle Anderson. And it's Alexander Walker in at the point guard position.
And last year, Minnesota had a tough end to their season. In their 10th playoff appearance, they made their 9th first-round exit. And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
The shot by Brogdon, no good. I don't think the Timberwolves, Greg, plan on letting their playoff statistics discourage them at all.
And that's kind of the beauty of this squad. They're out to make new franchise history, not focusing on the past. Just keep evolving as a team.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Back to Smart. Shot clock at 5. 13 feet away. The shot by Brogdon, no good.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
And Anderson gets it to go.
Well, that's good work by Prince there, spotting the open man and then putting the ball on target on time right in the shooting pocket.
Tatum. Williams trying to break free. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Celtics have gone just 4 of 8 from the line tonight, hoping to move that free throw percentage up a bit.
And just last season, they were at about 82% from the free throw line. So those numbers are always going to be positive.
And, you know, a lot of times, guys, in some of their performances last year, their free throw numbers help them win games.
Looking at who's out there now for the Celtics. Al Horford, he's checked in for Williams. Williams comes in for Jaylen Brown. Derek White's checked in for Malcolm Brogdon. And it's Pritchard in for Smart. Timberwolves leading by 5.
And for years, Mike Conley had an interesting title. The best player to never make an All-Star game. That changed in 2021 when Conley was named an All-Star. Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup. Give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
Alinari, he's checked in for Jason Tatum. Alinari surveying the D. The kick out to Williams. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That is his first foul of the game. For Mike Conley, year 13 was lucky for him, going to that first All-Star game.
And that was the longest wait ever to become an All-Star. Conley, 33 at the time of that first selection, just shows you the work ethic of Mike, always trying to improve.
The Timberwolves again can't hit. Pritchard passes to Williams. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Stolen by McDaniels. Fast break, Minnesota. And finished off by McDaniels.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
Boy, and I used to love going up and jamming it down like that, guys.
And so Edwards will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Conley finds Towns, and that one falls coming off Conley's feet.
The assist.
Conley's got 4 assists in the game. Outside Williams, stolen by McDaniels. Conley up top. The rebound by the Celtics.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
Yeah, it is unfortunate, embarrassing. He just lost his concentration for a split second, and that's all it took.
The pass to Horford. It's stolen by Gobert. Here's Edwards. Makes it off the glass. Edwards got 4 points this quarter. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
You know, something else, guys? You know, they came out of that tunnel sprinting in a full stride sprint. That translated to the floor and lots of success in the fast break game.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Inside, it's tipped. Pass to Pritchard. Horford trying to free himself up. Boston again missing.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
Here's White. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's Minnesota riding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. In a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up. Tasty room service dime right there.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Again on the wing, he's joined by Brown. In the post, it's Tatum and Williams. And it's Smart in at the 1 spot. That's the Boston 5. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And the vertical that Brown has is quite impressive. As relentless a finisher that you'll find in this league.
He's perfect from the line this time. And here is Conley. Here's Noel. Rejected by Brogdon.
One of the things you just love and respect and admire about Brogdon, he just makes plays that help his team.
A steal. Here's Noel. Passes it to Reed. Towns. Rebounded by the Celtics. Tatum's got 7 rebounds in the game. Pass to Smart. Launches a 3. Minnesota with the rebound. A few possessions into the 4th quarter, just over a minute played. Here's Noel. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Oh, I love watching him flush it home, showing how easily he can get off the ground and bang it.
Brogdon banked in off the glass.
Good trickery that time with the ball by Brogdon. Nice finish as well.
Timberwolves leading by 13. Outside Conley. And stolen by Tatum. And now it's Brown running. He can go all the way. And rebounded by McDaniels. For Minnesota, they've gone 1 of 4 since the end of the 3rd quarter. Reed with it. Williams picks him up. Now here's McDaniels. Towns a screen on Brogdon. McDaniels kicks to Towns. No good on the 3.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide open look in space there.
Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession. Gobert, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Edwards comes in for Noel.
Anthony Edwards.
The Timberwolves shooting 52% from the floor. Nice work so far from them. Edwards looking it over. Towns sets the pick for Edwards. The kick out to Towns. Clock is at 3. Another miss by Minnesota. Celtics trail by 13. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Jason Tatum has so many different ways he can score, showing us a little solo spurt ability right there.
Edwards against Brogdon. Edwards drives in. Oh, he misses the dunk.
Yeah, you won't see him miss many dunks unless you've got somebody right in his face, as was the case there on that possession.
You know, a focal point for Tatum early on, increase the consistency from deep. And he's done that with a lot of lab work.
And the Timberwolves call time. They're ahead by 8. A minute 50 left to play in the final quarter. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, guys, I listened in on what Chris Finch was talking about with his players. He said, this is where mistakes can kill us. This is where mistakes can turn this thing completely around. Protect the basketball and make the simple play. In other words, guys, no hero ball right now.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And there's the 3-second call. This one on the defense. And the technical free throw is good.
Well, Tatum is everything you want in a star. I mean, he's a talented player, surely. But more importantly, I think, is he's humble and hungry. And he's deeply invested in the team's success.
Oh, fantastic dunk. And he hangs around up there just for a little camera time.
Yeah, maybe he didn't want to land awkwardly. Who knows? But there he is, and we see it very clearly.
Either that, guys, or he wanted the photographers to get a good shot of it.
Gobert, the screen. Edwards can't hit.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Some nice ball movement here by the Celtics. Left side, Towns. There's the pass to Conley. Towns, a screen on Smart. Conley kicks to Towns. Into the lane. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It goes on Jason Tatum.
Yeah, I love to see that kind of aggressiveness from Cat, forcing the issue on the drive there.
And so both free throws are good, and it's a 9-point ball game here. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for Boston. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. And here's Tatum for 3. That one misses. And Minnesota now the other way. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Towns, a screen on Smart. The Timberwolves again can't hit. On offense, here are the Celtics. Tatum on the wing. Fires the 3. Boston again missing. And so the Timberwolves take the win. A solid win on the road for them this